enchanted ones, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Danielle, and today I just wanted to make a quick video on whether you should ask, will your spell work? The short answer is no. You shouldn't, because that doesn't make any sense. Nobody can answer that question for you at the end of the day. Nobody can tell you whether your magic will work. And so I really want to talk about the reasoning behind why anyone would ask that question, and just give y'all some food for thought as to, how you can get past that mentality or what have you. So two of the main reasons I think that people ask that question in the first place, ask another witch whether a spell they're going to cast is going to work, is one, some people just simply don't believe in magic. You may find witchcraft fascinating. It's, interesting to learn about, even dabble in, but you're really not totally convinced. And so you're trying to get someone to convince you that, hey, yeah, this is legit. And really, if somebody's sharing their experiences with you, there's literally millions of people sharing their experiences with witchcraft and supernatural and all sorts of things. If that's not enough to convince you, then nothing will. You're just gonna have to do it for yourself and see what happens. And so a few of you that are guilty of asking that question, you really need to be objective and ask yourself, are you really just fascinated by witchcraft, or are you a witch? Because if you're a witch, at some point you just got to go ahead and do what it do. and stop asking, stop reading, stop all of that, and just do it. But I think more often than not, the reason why people get in that space of doubt and ask questions like that is because they don't believe in their own magic. And so if you don't believe in your own magic, you need to just take a step back and ask yourself, why? Are you not studied enough, practiced enough? Are you doing a spell that's out of your league? It's too advanced? What is the reason why you don't believe in your magic enough to just go ahead and do it, and just do the spell and just see what happens? What's stopping you from doing that? And so that's an opportunity for shadow work, to figure out what that is, where that self-doubt is coming from. And I do want to invite anybody who's been guilty of that in the past, and who has been one of those witches in the beginning when they were new, and ask, hey, did this spell work for you? And got over that. By all means, share what was that turning point for you. What made you go from not having the confidence in your magic and asking people to just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just do it, and everything worked out? Please share your experiences. Now, I haven't been one of those witches, but we've all doubted our magic. You know, at one point or another, I would say, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that every witch has at some point, no matter whether you grew up in the path or not, has doubted their magic. Not magic itself, but their magic, because we all doubt ourselves from time to time, period. That's just human nature. So what was the turning point for me, and what helped me in gaining that confidence and building on that, was a little trick from Ashira Star Goddess. And that was to just take credit. Basically, and I'm going to put it in my own words, take credit for coincidences, because there's no such thing at the end of the day. So if you cast a spell and you have XYZ as the desired outcome, and things are starting to happen, even if it's like the smallest flicker of, a sign, take credit for it. Take credit for it, acknowledge it, and say, yeah, that's me right there. I did that. My spell is working. My spell works, and don't doubt that. Once you tell yourself that, just walk away and keep it pushing and detach. Detach, forget. They both work. And flow with it. And when you see another sign, take credit for that. You see another sign, take credit for that. And that builds. And then eventually they're not signs anymore. It's full blown. It's obvious now that my spell is working. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I was just bullshitting at first. I was just faking it till I make it with myself at first. But no, it's happening. And that builds your confidence. And so once you get that one spell really that works, and it's not so regular that you could chalk it up to anything. Once you get one spell like that under your belt, that's it. That's all it takes. And you just run with it and flow with it and keep that confidence and keep telling yourself, my magic works. My spells work. I know they work. And that's something you could do too, because that's something I tell myself. So you could make a little recording, saying that over and over, write it on a Post-it, stick it up, or just keep telling yourself that throughout the day, when you just think about it. I know my spells work. And you got to say it like that, say it with an attitude, say it like you mean it, because that shifts things in you. Because at the end of the day, what you truly are has no limits. And your subconscious mind is an indicator or representation of that, if you will. It believes in absolutely everything. It's like the doorknob in Alice in Wonderland that said, no. No, bitch, it's impassable. Everything is possible. So that's your subconscious mind. Everything is possible. What the magic is for, what the witchcraft, the occult, the meditation, the affirmations, the power of positive thinking, law of attraction, all of these things are for, is to convince your conscious mind, not your subconscious mind, is to convince your conscious mind that these things are possible. And so at the end of the day, your conscious mind is there to protect you, but it has to fall in line with the subconscious mind at the end of the day. That is the true programmer of your reality. And it's just, if a little analogy of what happens when things aren't going your way is you've just clogged your conscious mind up with bullshit. And so the only thing that's filtering through from your subconscious mind is the bullshit. It's not that something's happened and your subconscious mind has lost its power. No, you've just put like a film of fuckery on your conscious mind. And that's what shadow work is for. That's what the affirmations are for, reprogramming your mind. So you are basically redefining the filter to allow the things that you want in, because things are going to happen. You're constantly creating anyway. So yeah, all of these tools are just to convince your conscious mind. So that may help you too, knowing that hey, yeah, everything is already possible. And I know that at my core. I just got to convince this player hating motherfucker right here that I can do it, and that it's possible. So yeah, don't ask anybody but yourself, but the reflection in the mirror. Don't ask anybody else, will your magic work? You want to know if it worked? Light the candle. Get the jar. Get the herbs. See what happens, okay? You have to do that, and do whatever it takes to be confident in that, Fake it till you make it. Tell yourself it works and mean it. All right, so that's my video. It didn't go as quickly as I thought it would, but got the message out there, guys. So that is what I wanted to say. More videos to come, you guys. It's nice to be back. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, click that notification bell, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.